Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. So, I've been alright. I've not been too bad actually. There's been ups and downs over the past couple of days. I guess I'll talk about it while I'm finishing this game up, but for now we'll just get on into it because I've been playing Super Mario Odyssey since October, and naturally when you only play the game during streaming hours and not at any other time, it takes longer to finish it, but I'm kind of surprised it's taken me this long to actually fully complete this game. And I mean that in a good way, but also kind of in a bad way, because some of the moons are very arbitrary, but it's overall been a really enjoyable experience and one of the best games on the Switch that Nintendo's put out. I'm still kind of not sure if I like this more than Breath of the Wild, or if I like Breath of the Wild more than this. I'm kind of leaning toward this being the better of the two, but that's just kind of personal. There's a word for it, not opinion. It's more of a personal preference. That's the word. Like, I'm more into platformers than I'm into action games, so I think that might be why I'm leaning a bit more toward this kind of game. But I do love both almost as much as each other. So, we've only got about 20 moons left, I believe, so it shouldn't take too long to finish this. I say as we are going to be doing the volleyball moon tonight, but we'll see how this goes. Also, is the game frozen? Does it normally take this long to... Game? Hello? I don't think it's supposed to be hanging on the screen for this long. Let me take out of the dock. Yeah, it appears to be frozen on the screen. What the fuck? Hang on a minute, I'm going to put it back in and restart the game. Okay, so we're off to a good start. Let's try again. Take two. And action! Right, okay then. Let's try to finish this up. Like I said, also hi there Neuro, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I've never had that I've never had that crash before. I kinda even wonder why this screen is here to begin with. Like, it should only show you it like one time and then you can have the option to turn it back on if you want. Guys, is this supposed to be happening? I'm pressing every button on the Pro Controller, it's doing nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I need to restart the system to fix this? Hang on a second, I'm going to take it out of its dock and do a hard restart. Okay, I'm kind of concerned now because this has never happened before, so let me just quickly restart it and then I'll put it back in its dock. Power options, power off. So, how are you guys doing today? Just bear with me while I get this working again. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but a while back I was playing Super Meat Boy and it had this really weird glitch that didn't fix itself until I did a hard restart on the console. Basically, every level I cleared was not counting even though I actually beat it. Which was really bizarre, so I beat like a series of hard levels, then I stopped playing for a while, and then I came back to it later, and all of those levels I had to redo again. So I redid a couple of them, and then I noticed, wait a minute, why is it not actually giving me a check mark for each level I've completed? So I had to Google up on the forums, and Google up forums for it, and people said, oh, it's because it's a glitch in the Switch version. You need to reboot your console to actually fix that. Such a bizarre glitch. Right, let's connect the controller. Right, there we go. Right, fingers crossed it'll work this time. I did beat Super Meat Boy, by the way. Really fucking challenging game, but it's also quite fun. Please don't crash. Please don't just be a permanent frozen screen here. Are we for real? Is this real life? Hang on a fucking minute. Let me take the Joy-Cons out. See if I can prompt this game to actually go beyond this fucking screen, because I don't fucking know what's going on, but something's going on and I don't like it. I haven't played this game since the last time I streamed it, what the hell? Alright, time to use good old Google to look this up then. What's the problem? It won't go beyond this screen, that's the problem. I've tried like 4 times now and it's not actually going beyond it. Like, the game's booting up just fine, it's just not doing anything. Maybe if I take the cartridge out and then it will fix it. Right, okay. Let's try that then. I'm kind of concerned now, because I've never had this issue before. Right, okay, how to use Joy-Cons, okay. Please go beyond this. Please. If anyone can help me look up solutions to this, it would be greatly appreciated, because it might help me get through this quicker. I'm kind of looking at solutions right now, or I'm trying to find solutions. I have no idea what's going on right now. In all the sessions of this game I have played on the stream, this has never happened. In fact, I'm going to try a new profile and see if I'm getting that issue there as well. because this is very fucking peculiar. I've never experienced this issue. And I did try to reboot the console, like I turned it off and turned it back on, so that didn't do anything. Taking the cartridge out and putting that in didn't do anything. I think it's taking a while to start up because it's creating a save file. But maybe. Does it normally take this long to create a save file? Let me take it back out of its dock again. I'm starting to get worried now. Maybe something's wrong with the game. Yeah, that shouldn't be taking that long. Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly check it in handheld mode. I'm just going to load up an eShop game real quick just to see if that's working. Because it could be a problem with the cartridge, it could be a problem with the save file, I'm not really sure. But I'm just going to try an eShop game just to see if that's working. Yeah, it seems to be working fine for this. Which I'm not going to be playing, by the way, I just wanted to make sure it was actually doing something. I know this is not what you're supposed to be doing, but fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. Fucking use the old-fashioned 20-plus-year-old remedy of blowing into the cartridge. Because fuck it. I've got nothing to lose but my save file. Apparently the save file is saved onto the console, not the cartridge, so assuming it is an issue with the cartridge itself, I can still retain the save, I just need to get a new copy of the game, which kinda sucks. Please work. I don't ask for much. It's not doing anything. Again, if anyone can help me look up a solution to this, because this might be a known issue. What the fuck? Like, I'm kinda surprised that this is happening now, like on the fucking final, or at least I was hoping it would be the final stream of this game, and it fucking just stops working. Yeah, I need to take it out of its dock to reboot it, hang on. This time I'm going to tell it to restart, not turn off. The last time I turned it off completely and then I just turned it back on manually, so I'm just going to do a console restart this time. And hopefully that will fix it. This is a thing. Let me try the guest profile again. I wonder if there's an update for the game. I don't know if anyone can remember this, but is it normally supposed to take this long to create a new save file for a profile? Because I'm pretty sure this is not how long it takes. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not connected, am I? Hang on a minute. I don't think I recently had to change. Oh yeah, I've still got this up. I don't think I've got the updated Wi-Fi settings, but I don't see why that would stop me from playing the game. But let me quickly fix that. If anyone remembers, I was having issues trying to stream recently, so I had to change from the router that I was using up to that point back to the bog standard router that the ISP gave me like a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago. Which I don't like using, but it's actually working. Like, the other router's just not. I don't know why that is. Right, connect to this network. Or at least try to connect to the network, please. Oh, hang on a minute. I know what's going on. Almost done. Right. Let's try it now. Like, the game boots up and I'm using my current file, like the current profile, but I'm not sure why it's not going beyond this screen. It could be a problem with this cartridge, I think, because when I'm trying to play it on a new profile where it's not got a save file, it's just not starting up at all. Oh! There we go. Jesus Christ, why the fuck did it do that? Okay. Let us never speak of that again, and let's hope that never happens again. I am not. I'm more determined to actually finish this tonight. So, welcome to the Moon Kingdom, and we are Albert Einstein, apparently. Look at that lovely hair. So, that aside, how are you guys doing? Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat there. I was kind of worried about the problems we were facing. I don't know if you just saw that there, Deej. Welcome to the stream. I was having issues getting the game to work. It might be a problem with the cartridge because something was up. You up for a challenge? Everyone loves walking, right? Oh, it's this fucking circle walking thing, isn't it? Problem is, most people don't take it seriously. That's what trace walking is all about. You're back, and you're in luck. I scored a new prize to give away. You want to give it a shot? Sweet! I hate this challenge. Just walk around and follow the arrows on the ground. It's going to be even more annoying because there's like some bumps to throw you off. Oh, that's really fucking annoying. kind of goes round the outer side of that. Damn it. If it wasn't for this part here throwing me off, that would have been 90, most likely. How did you fix it? I don't know. I just kept trying. Like, I just restarted the console and kept booting it up, hoping it would actually start up. That is harder than it looks. Like, that one bump, like, completely fucks up your straightforward movement. Oh, that's even worse. I'll probably beat this one. I've beaten all the other ones. So my YouTube channel, you know how when you watch YouTube videos, you get like recommended videos based off the stuff that you watch, so that it basically picks stuff that you're interested in? Due to my watching habits over the past few days, almost every recommendation is nothing but hashtag channel awesome stuff. Or rather, hashtag change the channel, sorry. Because of the whole change the channel controversy, if you haven't heard of that. Yeah, I kind of cut that a little bit too close there at the end. If you haven't heard of Change the Channel, it's a movement about Channel Awesome's business practices and their handling of basically them neglecting the creators that are contributing to it, except for, like, obviously Doug Walker, who's like the face of the channel / network. I think that's a little bit better. Change the channel marge. I can't seem to get above 85. Okay, that's a bit better. I think I went a little bit too close in there. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Went a little bit awkward at the end there. Oh, well I suppose I could try this. Ah, shit. I did get a better score overall there by doing that. I was thinking to myself, why don't I put the camera above Mario and try it that way? That last part I always fuck up on, but I'm close, I'm getting there. I just need to be a little bit tighter on the return, and then we've got it. If those footprints stay there, I can actually keep track of where I went wrong. Oh shit. I'm holding the control stick slightly the wrong way when I'm doing that. Well, I fucked up. The control... I accidentally held the control stick slightly to the right there, and that kind of messed up the controls. Like, it kind of turned on its own. Okay, this is looking good. Ah, too much inside. Start at the left and go clockwise? What do you mean by that? You can only go one direction. This one's looking good. Nice. Finally got it. We are one power moon closer to finishing the game. You can go both ways. The arrows seem to point counterclockwise though. You'd think that would be the only direction you can go. Now let's go buy some hints so we can get the rest of these moons. I've still got that Bowser amiibo next to me in case I need to scan for the currency coins, which is most likely going to be happening. How many moons do we have left? Right, I think we have enough to... Actually, no, I'm going to use Talkatoo to get some of them, like get some hints. And while we're doing this, we're going to get some more coins. In fact, I know an easy way to get coins. I'm not going to be properly playing Balloon World, I just want to do this one mission that gets me a bunch of coins. And then we're going to go back to moon hunting. I'm just buying hints at this point. Right, so we're looking for a certain balloon which gets you a decent chunk of change. Yeah, that works. Didn't mean to throw the hat out like that, whatever. Been a while since I've done this. I don't know where the balloon is. Thought it was on the side of the chapel. I don't know where it's sitting. Hi Drake. There's one over there-ish. Kind of. Kind of hard to tell where that's sitting, but I don't think it's on top of the chapel. That's what I was trying to do. There it is. I got this. Yeah, usually they place it on the chapel ceiling, so I was kind of confused there when they put it behind, not on top. I think I could do one more of a similar kind. Yeah, this one also seems to be, in fact, it might be on... It might be at the very back of the... like, on top, but at the back. Or it'll just be behind it completely. I generally go for this one, since it nets you quite a few coins. Hence why I'm doing it in the first place, because I need coins to buy hints. I've got all the costumes, like, I've purchased all the costumes. I just need coins for hints now. It is. I would say those ones are easier than the ones I've seen before where they put them on the ceiling, because you have to get up there as well quickly. Right, that should be enough. Haha. I'm not sure if I'm going to be coming back to Balloon World tonight. I was really just doing that just for the coins, that's all. So yeah, this whole change the channel controversy is quite something. I'm not sure if anyone's been watching any videos on it. I did talk about it a little bit last time, but there's been like this document that's been released that's basically nearly 70 pages worth of grievances from almost every content creator that was working with Channel Awesome. Some of it is, like, some of it can be bordering petty, like it's a little bit less severe, like it's a little bit not as serious, but there's a lot of very controversial stuff in that document. I'm sure if you look for it, you'll probably find it, or you could just go on YouTube and search hashtag change the channel, and you'll probably find a bunch of videos that go over the document. But yeah, I'm just going to assume that there is at least one person here who has been following this whole controversy, and I'm going to give my 2 cents on it. I think Doug Walker is a nice guy. Like, I don't think he is a bad person at heart, but I do think he's a little bit misguided, and he also doesn't have experience in business, but I don't think he's the one doing the business side of things that much, even though he makes business calls, apparently. Like, he makes some calls and, like, how things are run. I think it's more to do with the CEO who's running Channel Awesome who's the problem. But the way things are looking right now, I don't think the CEO is going to be stepping down. plus the CEO owns the legal rights to the Nostalgia Critic character. So it's not like Doug could just walk away and say, fuck you, I'm just going to make this on my own. Because he can't, he doesn't own the character himself. That's fucking weird, isn't it? Like, he sold the rights to this fucking bastard. And now this bastard practically has him on a leash, and it's like, well, if you don't want to work with me, then you can't do this anymore. It's kinda messed up. I don't know if we did this one, let me check. I mean, there's no radar thingy, so I probably did. Yeah, I did do that one. There are two here. Probably up there. It's very fucking bizarre, the situation that's happening right now, but I do think that the majority of the issues that have been happening with the network has pretty much lies with the CEO, who seems like a bit of a douchebag anyway. Don't mind the language there, just based off of everything I've seen so far, it kind of seems like he's the problem. Can't really damage him, can I? Or did I jump on his head? I don't remember how you get rid of the octopuses. I think you just jump on its head. Oh, dude, that jump though. Yep, there you go. But yeah, the Channel Awesome YouTube channel has been hemorrhaging viewers ever since this document went out late last week. And it's rapidly approaching the 1 million mark, so instead of going above 1 million, it's going to go below it. Fuck. Ah! Which is kind of weird to think about, that it's going to go below 1,000, but 1 million, sorry, not 1,000. Last time I checked it earlier today, it was at 1,055,000. But a day and a half ago it was like 65,000, so like I said, it's dropping around 4,000 to 5,000 subscribers a day. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? There we go. Also, after this document came out, you'd think Channel Awesome would release a statement acknowledging the matter, and they did. But the statement was very much a non-apology. Oh, it's up there. Hang on a second. So, Channel Awesome released a statement on the situation. They did acknowledge that about the grievances that people have been having, the content creators who used to work there. And I kid you not, this is what they said. Like, I'm kind of probably going to be not quoting it exactly, like I'm going to be paraphrasing just because I don't remember the exact words. But basically they said something like, we acknowledge that there has been people who have been having grievances, and we sincerely apologise that you felt that way. That part, I think, is actually word for word. We sincerely regret that you felt that way. Like, think about those words, think about the way they say that. We are sorry that you felt hurt by this. Like, we don't apologise for it, we just feel sorry that you feel that way. Like, isn't that a fucking douchebaggy non-apology? Like, come on now. That's like an extremely passive-aggressive way to put it. And again, that's probably the CEO that put that together, or he had somebody put that together for him, but he had to prove it. It was like, how is this? We sincerely regret that we made mistakes or something like that. Like, we sincerely regret that we could have we didn't do as well as we could, or something like that. I'm not really good at thinking of words, but if he didn't write it himself, it was probably someone else, and he had to like look over it and was like, I don't like the way that's worded. Could you change it to "we sincerely regret you felt that way"? Hashtag sorry not sorry. Yeah, pretty much. Right, what's next? I wonder if there are any kingdom coins on this ledge here. Looking at your own planet takes your breath away. I mean, we are on the moon, so technically your breath would be taken away regardless. I'm assuming one of the moons are in there. Yeah, it's probably that one above me. That music note. There we go. I'm surprised I didn't see that sooner. Taking notes in low gravity. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Did you see that heart marker there before it went back up to the top corner of the screen? It was at an angle. Apparently there's one next to Talkatu. Where's Talkatu? Oh, he's over there. I thought he was next to all the other NPCs. Did that one. But yeah, this whole channel awesome thing's a mess. I was never subscribed to the YouTube channel to begin with, but I don't think I'm going to be watching any of the Nostalgia Critic stuff off of there anymore, because I don't want to give them the traffic. Doctor in the house. Jumping high as a frog. Moon Kingdom regular cap, did it say? Oh, regular cup. Apparently there's still one inside here. I thought I was in this sub area before. Oh yeah, this was the place that I gave up on. It's been a while since I was in this sub area. Ah, shit. Well, I'm probably going to be stuck here for a while then. Since this was the one that I spent like, what, 30 minutes on and just gave up, and I was like, I'll come back to this. Ah! Oh crap. Okay, don't jump that way then, I guess. So lots of the former content creators on that site have been basically leaving, like they've just been leaving en masse, if I'm using that phrasing correctly. And here's the funny thing, like, well, it's kind of funny, but it's actually kind of sad as well. Within a couple hours of that non-apology statement coming out, I think 3 more content creators have actually just jumped ship. Because we're like, you know what, fuck this. If they're not even going to acknowledge and apologise it, then we're not going to have any part in this. So they're just losing people by the minute, and it's just getting worse. Oh, there it is. How did I not see that? I think that was the only one then. Let's go back. This is going to take a while. I know there's a glitch you can do with the dog in the Moon Kingdom that lets you basically bounce infinitely into the air, and you can just like keep going until you reach like the sky limit. I'm going to assume that the craters are where you're supposed to be digging, so let's go over here and try this one. Oh, that's weird, I didn't know Kaizo blocks had a shadow. Like, I didn't know the Kaizo blocks had a shadow before you actually created said Kaizo block. It's weird. No, it doesn't seem like it's in there. It'll be somewhere around here. Kaizo blocks don't have a shadow? Oh, you're right, it's the moon. Okay then. Can he jump this high? No? Okay then. Oh, there's even more. Yeah, I've said this before, but this is like one of the worst moons in this game. Like one of the worst moon types in this game. Using the dog to find it. It's obnoxiously monotonous. And of course that wouldn't be the one, that means we've got to keep looking. Maybe it'll be around here. Yeah, just keep jumping into it, that'll work. You know, this kingdom just makes me want to play Super Mario Galaxy. I'm kinda holding out, hoping that Nintendo will announce Mario Galaxies 1 and 2 for the Switch Virtual Console. There it is. Because it's totally within the realm of possibility. If they do that, I'll totally get them and I'll totally stream them. If not, I'll probably just play them, like, through Dolphin or something. I'm thinking E3 is where we'll start to hear about the Virtual Console stuff, because Nintendo's taking this fucking long to announce it, and I think the Virtual Console stuff will be releasing alongside the online service, because you're getting like one free game a month if you subscribe to that online service. It's next to the shop. It's on top of the shop. Or at least I thought it was. Oh wait a minute, is this the one where you buy him in? That might be what it is. I just want to die. Yep, this is the one. I just want to die. I know I keep making that joke, I just can't help it. How many moons have we got? 27, so we've got another 11 left. Quite a few of them are down there. In fact, there are 5 in this area alone, so why don't we go down there? I think I remember this area. This is the area that you go through to get to the chapel, isn't it? Because I've only been through this area once, so I must have missed quite a few moons going through here. Yeah, this part. This is a fun area. I'm assuming that takes me back out where we just came in. Also, I see some kingdom coins. Still got 9 left. This is the closest this game feels to a normal Mario game. By which I mean like the theming of it. Look at that ribbon on there, like this. You wouldn't think Bowser would have that touch, but there you go. Oh shit, I was trying to do a backflip jump there. There we go. Right, never mind. I thought I could, like, put the cap on there to spin it around. Also, the gravity's normal in here, so I need to keep that in mind. Ah shit. For a minute there I stopped tapping the button so I could shake the controller because I had to free my thumb up to turn the camera around, but I didn't shake it hard enough to register. See some more kingdom coins under that fencing. I thought I pressed the jump button before I ran off the edge there, but okay. I don't know if it's my patriotism, but the map on the Metro Kingdom looks like NA. What does NA stand for? You mean North America? I mean, I guess that's the idea. It's like Mario going around the world, sort of. Because when you get to Bowser's Kingdom, it's a more Japanese Oriental themes sort of thing. Sonic Unleashed was like that as well. You were literally going around the world and you started seeing all these really cool, like, themed areas. I would say Sonic Unleashed has a more diverse selection of areas in terms of, like, theming them to real-life locations. But this game has some good ones. And there we go, there's those three. Where was the other... Where was the other 3 Kingdom coins that I saw earlier? I thought there was a moon behind there for some reason. Oops. Yeah, I've only been in here once, but I don't remember any of this. I only remember the one part with the charging chucks because you can, like, run through a big bunch of bricks, which is always fun. And I think that's, like, the only part in the entire game where you have, like, charging chucks. Which is a shame because charging chucks are a fun enemy type. Koopa football players! The Koopa football players grab the princess! Mario was chased by a Banzai Bill! And I found myself face to face with a fire sumo! I could just fucking quote that Mama Luigi episode all the way to the end if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Grab those ones. Did I miss 3 Kingdom coins? I think I did. Probably gonna have to go back for them. Oh, there you go, Mario was attacked by a bonsai bill. Shit. Oh, I thought I was insta-death there for a second. Yeah. Whoa. Good fucking gameplay, or rather, good me trying to play the game. There's one. Oh. There we go. Ah, come on. Yeah, you can't hit it too soon of it coming outside the cannon. You have to wait a little bit and then you can hit it. Seeing if there's any other invisible platforms around here. Nope, I think it's just those ones that you create. So yeah, you're probably wondering why I didn't stream a way out on Friday, because I did say I was going to do it on Friday. But early Friday morning, I was out doing a walk. Like, because I like going on a walk sometimes, it feels nice to do that. And halfway through the walk, I didn't feel that good. So I was like, oh, I'll just head home then and just relax. But as the day went on, I was just feeling more and more like death. It was a fucking horrible day. Basically, I had this tightness in my chest that stopped me from breathing all that well. Like, I could still breathe, but it was like, it limited how much I could take in oxygen, if that makes sense. So I was kind of worried what was going on, because that was like something that kind of came out of nowhere. So I got hold of the doctor to basically, like, my local physician, or GPS, and I think it's called a GPS. But yeah, it's like the local doctor. Phoned him up, told him what the situation was. He asked me a few questions, and he basically diagnosed over the phone that it was a muscular pain in my chest, because I probably did something to put strain on my chest. And thinking back, about a day and a half ago, I dropped something under the kitchen counter, which is a really awkward spot to reach out for something. So I think that's what brought it on. I think it was me trying to reach for the thing I dropped under there that caused that. But that was like a fucking scary day, because it was like, it really made things a lot harder for me that day. And I didn't like it, it was awful. So I felt like complete shit, and I couldn't really do anything. I didn't feel like streaming. I just wasn't... I wasn't physically able to. I feel much better now though. Like, when I woke up on the Saturday morning, I felt about 70-80% better. Now I feel 100% better. Didn't we do this fight already? Ah, shit. Oh, that's weird. I took control of him at the same time I died. So having feeling so much better on the Saturday, I decided to go ahead and get myself a new phone, which is something that I've been thinking about for a while now. Like, I wanted to upgrade my kinda shitty phone to get something a little bit more extravagant, so I went and got a new Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, which hasn't been out for that long actually. It's only been out since March, I think. I'm quite liking it so far. Should have got that charging chuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that charging chuck. Part of me thought I could do that without it, but I was like, yeah, bitten off more than I could chew there. The screen protector I bought for it though, I'm not really liking the screen protector. I think it's kind of interfering with my touch input. So I might take that off. Also, this is like the first time I've actually bought... Wait a minute, why did I get rid of the charging chuck? Oh wait, you're supposed to go. I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry. This is the first time that I've just bought a phone outright because I've already got a SIM plan that I'm currently using. I don't really need to buy a new contract. So I just bought the phone. Quite expensive, but let's just say I've got a rainy day fund set aside for stuff like that. I'm still missing a few moons, I think. I thought I was facing right there for some reason. Control stick drift at its finest. Yeah, you think this mini-boss wouldn't come back after the first encounter, but there you go. So let's see, how many moons am I missing? I've still got like 3 left in this area. So I need to look harder. Which animal cannot be found on this land? Sheep. The objects that fell on all the kingdoms of the world is what kind of rock? Moon. Where is the secret entrance to the wedding hall in this kingdom? There's a secret entrance? Below the bell? Remind me to check that. In fact, I'm going to check that right after I'm done with this. Did you really know that? It's kind of tough getting up to that bell. Ah, you were just pretending to know. Yeah, he's not fool. I'm not fooling anyone. It was just a lucky guess. You're a lucky guesser, you. How did I travel to this place? You rode in an airship sail. I've seen you a few times. I suppose I couldn't stay on top forever. Well done. Take this. Right, so I guess we'll go to the chapel then and do that one thing. Where is it? It's up there, isn't it? Okay, so I had no idea there was a secret entrance underneath the bell. So we'll go do that. There's probably a moon in there. Oh, right, okay, I guess there is. Yeah, I don't remember that, actually. Maybe I did do that and I completely forgot. Oh yeah, we did do that, yeah. Okay. There is still 2 more moons in here, though. Shit. Didn't mean to jump down there. Should be a painting here, right? Oh, there's a picture clue. I've got a feeling one of these NPCs is hiding a cappy. Nope. What with cake and stew I have overeaten and my stomach hurts. Is there a doctor nearby? Okay then. You are not what I'm looking for, Mr. Mustache. You do not look like a doctor at all. Right, well, that one's pretty self-explanatory. This is the one that Talkatoo told me about. Doctor in the House, I think it was called. I mean, I kind of look like a doctor, just a mad scientist kind of doctor. I don't know where the doctor one is. There is. It's next to Luigi. There we go. Gonna briefly go to Lost Woods to get that other picture after I'm done with this one. You appear to be a doctor from head to toe. Thank you, I feel better now. Please take this as payment. I didn't quite read that right there, but it was basically something like he was feeling better because we looked at him. Right, well the only other one is the picture clue. I'm gonna go back to the Lost Woods after this. The Wooded Kingdom, rather, not Lost Woods. Lost Woods is from Zelda. I'm so used to going the opposite direction, so this is gonna be weird. Way out in front. I should be fine. It's a pretty easy one. I think there's one more. We got a new racer. Sure. I'm not sure if there's a faster way to get there, but the path that I took was more or less straightforward. Oh jeez! I misguided. I misjudged that distance there. I didn't think I was that low. I thought I still had like a few feet to go there before I would hit the ground. Oh, so that's what happens if you're in the air too long, you start to drop faster. Yeah, I completely forgot that was a mechanic. Yep, that wasn't really that hard. I was like 5 seconds ahead of the gold one. Right, let's go to Wooded Kingdom then. Just continuing to be 999. Kinda sucks that one of those moons is a clue picture, because I wanted to grab all of the moons in that Moon Kingdom and then just like put them all in at once. But I would rather go grab this now and then go back to the Moon Kingdom to get the rest. And then after that, it's the one moon you all know that I'm dreading. Let me check the picture again. Right, it's near the Scarecrow in a wooded metal area. I don't remember where the Scarecrow is exactly, but I know roughly where to look. Ah! I pressed the trigger button there by mistake, which makes you jump off for some reason. I only pressed the trigger button because I'm shaking the controller right now to get climb faster. Time is of the essence. It's not this area, is it? I don't think it is. Nope, it's not that area. Right, okay. This is like one of the best songs in the game. This is Planet Wisp, you cannot tell me otherwise. An interesting theory. Interesting game theory! I would like to stream Sonic Colors at some point. It was something I was going to do. But, basically, there's a Sonic Colors 60 frames per second mod that makes the game run at 60, obviously. But around the time I was going to stream that, it turns out that I had moved out to this apartment which has shitty internet that can't stream at 60 FPS. So it'll be kind of counterintuitive to stream that mod and not actually be able to show it off. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Like, I could still just play it and upload the YouTube version later, which would be at 60. But I really wanted to stream it as a YouTube vid. Like, I wanted to stream it at its full frame rate to show the mod off. But yeah, it's not looking like it's going to be happening, unfortunately. Is it down here? I'm not sure if it's down there or if it's up here. It's going to continue looking for it. I don't remember the scarecrow locations. Now, I'm not sure if this channel change the channel controversy is going to spell the death of Channel Awesome, but with the way the content creators have basically just sort of turned their back on the channel in the way that it's losing subscribers, I think there is a big problem here. I mean, they probably will survive at the end of the day, but I think they're just going to lose a lot of respect from the community as a whole if they don't do something quick, and it looks like they're not going, like, I think they're just going to, at least this fucking CEO who's running the company doesn't seem like he wants to change his tune. We sincerely regret that you felt that way, fuck off. Nothing sincere about that. Ah! Nice save. I think it's where the robots charge, but it's not. At least I don't think it was, because it didn't look like the same layout. I mean, I could check, but I don't think it was. It's not that one either. This is no commentary. I'm commenting. I'm just not doing a good job at it. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to locate where Poochie was. I've got every other moon in this area except for that one. So how are you doing today? Right, well, it's not in here, but I'll just go through this part and then check the next area. I think it might be this spot, actually. Maybe not, actually. Hang on. I need to look at the picture again to get a frame of reference. Yeah, it's definitely not the charging station. Like, that's not the charging station area. I'm doing not too bad, actually. Thanks for asking. I still think it's a little bit annoying you have to, like, go into the Switch menu just to look at your screenshot. Like, that's what the game encourages you to do. It just takes time to do it. It looks like it would be around here, but I don't see a scarecrow. Like somewhere around here. Maybe the scarecrow just isn't there. Nah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think it's that one. Yeah, it looks like it's that one. Going around a bunch of streams asking this, do you like Hamilton the musical? I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry to say. I know it's a musical based off what you just said there, but I've never heard of it. Right, so it's got to be here. Kind of. Thought I could just guess that one there. I need to look at it. Right, it's the very corner. There it is. I'm not really a musical kind of guy. Unless you talk about animated Disney musicals, in which case I'm okay with that, but it's generally not really something I check out that much, if at all. So you're going around asking people, like asking various streamers, that's interesting. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be playing A Way Out. I might actually do it tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet. Probably will. I just haven't been able to like get around to it as a result of what happened on Friday, and of course I didn't feel like streaming yesterday. So we've got 4 moons left, 3 in that sub area, and 1 there. So we'll go for that one first. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's way in the sky. I bet that's the one where you need to get the frog for it. I'm surprised that all this time I've not actually noticed that moon was in that sky there. Like, I can see it clearly now. Yeah, I think I need to find the frog. I was hoping there would be Kaizo blocks there that we could use to get up, but I don't see any appearing. Where is the frog? Does anyone remember? Because I don't remember where the frog is on this map. Oh wait a minute, is it behind the chapel? Yeah, I think it's behind the wedding hall church. So we need to grab that and then go all the way back. Yeah, it's behind the church. I did vaguely remember it being somewhere, but I wasn't quite sure, and then I was like, oh wait, it's back here. The last place you would look, just because it's behind everything else. Unfortunately, this takes a fucking long time to move. Can't run, can't roll, you can only jump. Oh wait a minute, you can run. That's not much of an improvement, but I'll take it. I like how there's a sound effect for going up and then a sound effect for going down. But you fall so far that the down sound effect plays twice. Listen. Three times it played there. Right, here we go. Had to use the motion controls there to do that. Either that or run, but I didn't want to like move from that spot. And that shall be forever known as the Frog Islands. Okay, was just double checking that actually takes me back out, not to a whole different area. I mean, they could have done that, they could have been sneaky about it and make that take you somewhere else instead. Oh wait a minute, I think I see where One Moon is. Yeah, I can see something on that statue. Two left for this kingdom. You know, I was interacting with this statue, thinking I could make the Cappy like swing on the horn or something. And that whole time I didn't realise there was that big fucking thing on that one's head. Go figure. Right, so there's 3 coins over there. Gonna see if I can grab those. Oh, that's right, there's moon gravity. Oh wait, no, there's not. I forgot, there's no moon gravity inside this area. Rip. It would have been cool if you could like recover from hitting the lava. Like if at the when you jump back out of the lava, you can toss your cap and then do that like forward flip thing again. But no, you're just kind of at the whim of the lava if you fall into it. So I need to figure out how to get up there. Probably need to go forward and then find a higher spot to get back up to that. Or, actually, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Just get rid of him real quick. Seems kind of obvious. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought I could knock those down. Doesn't seem to be working. Right, moving on then. Oh, no way. No! Jesus Christ. So much for that heart. Wait, why did the tank die? That was weird. So I'm thinking from somewhere up here I could reach it. Oh. There's a thing up there. There's a dry bones up here, isn't there? So that I could, like, take them all the way back. Because here's the thing about the dry bones, like the para dry bones, you can't fly higher than the height at which you capture it. So we need to find a para dry bones that's like higher than the other platforms. And I think there is one up here, and then we could take that all the way back. Almost forgot to do that there. Right, now you can earn extra coins. I was just at the Wooded Kingdom. God damn it. Hi, Cray. I am 3 moons away from finishing this kingdom, and then the 1 moon in the Sandy Kingdom, Seaside Kingdom. I was trying to remember the name there. But I could use this Banzai Bell as well, but they have a time limit, so I'm not sure if I could make it in that time. Oh, you can? Right, okay, cool. That's really well hidden. Oh, no. Don't jump away from that. That was cool. Is volleyball going to be the epic send-off of this game? Yep. More or less. Ever since I attempted it, like the first time, I was like, okay, this is going to be the last one. And rightfully so. Oh shit. Okay, so I was going to attempt to like long jump my way over there, but then the fucking platform reappeared, so I kind of chickened out at the last second there when that happens. But I chickened out slightly too late. Oh, there's an island over here. I think I can wall jump up there. If I begin to struggle with the volleyball challenge, I'm going to cheese it with the two-player thingy, the two-player cappy cheese strategy. Oh shit, why did I do that? Ah! I wasn't thinking there when I did that. Fucking flip forwards. Right, never mind. I guess I'm not supposed to do that. I was just trying to see if it was possible. I'm sure somebody could do that, but not me. So apparently it's on the island where the charging chuck is, so we'll just make our way over there. Oh yeah, is this island? Right, okay then. That would have been a cool way to speed that up. If you were able to do that, I'm pretty sure it is possible. Really sucks that the charging chuck is not playable anywhere else in the entire game, but I think there's like one sub area where you can use them and that's it. Oh shit. Fuck. I was trying to check under the bridge there. Basically just looking down every possible spot that it could possibly be at. Don't want to give him up just yet. I think I see something suspicious there. I'm not sure if that's a suspicious thingy. It could just be part of the decoration, like these bits of moon rock. Yeah, I don't think that's actually a moon. Right, so the moon I am missing is number 12, just for reference. No, I don't want to trigger that boss fight. So are you going to E3, Cray? Sorry, I didn't see that part of the chat, but I think that's what I'm seeing. Hang on. Fuck, I can't scroll the chat back up. But apparently you're going to E3, that's pretty cool. It must be kind of expensive to go to that, but I'm not judging, I'm just saying that it's not going to be cheap. But it must be cool to go to that. I would like to go to E3 at some point, but I have no real reason to. Right, so I think I'm going to go back to the starting point because I don't think it's up this side. At least I don't think. It doesn't seem like it's up there. Also, while we're doing this, Okay, why is the Bowser amiibo not working? I guess maybe the last 3 coins aren't in here. Or you can't scan inside a sub-area. Which would make no sense, by the way, but I'm going to see if it works out here. Yeah, so you can't scan inside a sub-area for some arbitrary reason. It wasn't even in there anyway. We'll get those 3 after this. So you're probably going to be wanting to check out Smash, obviously, because I think Smash will be there. Probably huge queues for it as well. Hopefully you can get a chance to get at least a good match in there. Oh look, the purple coins may be dangling off the edge of a cliff, what a surprise. Yep. That's like 40-50% of the purple coins in this game. I've done this one. Actually, I think I might have an idea. No, that's not going to work. Right, I've got another idea then. Yeah, I did possess the Bowser statue, you move it over and you get like a moon underneath. Did that like 10 minutes ago. That's interesting how the cage like doesn't respawn if you leave and come back. I still find it weird that this is the game where you actually see what the Sledge Bros, or the Hammer Bros, not Sledge Bros, look like without their hats. Like, they actually have hair. I've always thought they would be like Koopa Troopas in the sense they just have like bald heads, but there you go. Brand new lore for the Mario series. Don't ask me why I drop them every single time I come up here, I just feel like it. I was expecting Pokemon to come out this year, but since they're supporting Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon still, I'd assume it means 2019. I don't know about that, I still think it's coming out this year. But that's just maybe wishful thinking on my part, but it kind of feels like that we're due for a new game this year. Because the game last year kind of felt more like a throwaway game by the B team. I could be wrong. Knowing me, I probably will be wrong, but at least we know Smash is coming this year. I'm assuming that's nothing. Yeah, I've almost got every single moon in the game now, I'm trying to get the last few. what number of the moons you have left. I think 12? Yeah, 12. That's the only one I'm missing on this kingdom. It's inside this sub-area. But I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh shit. Oh, you can hold the Y button to go faster. I think I was doing that? I don't remember. I just have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. No offense to goldfish. "12 is before the Moai." Right, okay then. Going back to the starting point and combing the area again. At least I know it's not that far. I'm pretty sure I already did these, but just to double check. In case one of them's the one where you like spin the hat around for 3 seconds. Talkative would give you a hint. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Let me go to Talkative then and see if I can get a hint from him. On top of the cannon. Right, okay then. That narrows it down a little bit, thank you. This one you would not be able to see anyway. Right, okay. Yeah, there are some moons that are extremely well hidden. Both in a good way and a bad way. I'm feeling like this might be one of the in the bad way kind of moons. I wish there was a checkpoint you could travel to inside this area, but it's like a sub-area, so you can't really do that. Oh, I forgot I had 1 heart. Yeah, sub-areas don't have checkpoints inside of them. I mean, technically they do, they just don't have physical checkpoints that you can, like, quick travel to. Did you beat the game? Yep, more or less. I'm about 99.5% complete. 99.8% complete at this rate. The final boss is pretty good. Not so much the boss fight, but the thing that follows it. The part with Bowser. Nah. I was a bit late there on the long jump. Look at me being careless today. Yeah, we need King Wart to come back. I've said this for a while. King Wart should come back in a Mario game. I mean, every other character from like the Subcon universe has appeared in Mario games consistently, so why not him? Like, why is he the exception to that rule? Seems kind of odd. It's not like Mario games always have to have Bowser as the main antagonist. Like, if you look at the RPG games, that's not the case. Oh, wait a minute, the canon? Right, okay. I think I know what it wants me to do. Might not be this canon, but it might be one of them. Yeah, he made a cameo in Link's Awakening. Speaking of which, I think Vinny's going to be streaming that very soon. I'm looking forward to that. Link's Awakening is like one of my favourite Zelda games, not even kidding. I would love to do a video on that at some point, like make a video retrospective on Link's Awakening. I think that's a really special Zelda game, like it has significance to me. Link's Awakening is your favourite Zelda game? Awesome. High five. Virtual high five. There. Yeah, I'm probably looking in the wrong place. Maybe it's the next canon. Let's grab this next one. Oh shit. Sorry if that clap was too loud there, I just realised how loud that actually was. Hopefully the noise thingy... Oh, it's here. HD Rumble showing me the way. I just realised saying "show me the way" just... I'm not talking about Ugandan Knuckles. I legit meant that the way I meant it. I didn't... Because if this was like a stream with like 1,000 people, there'd be at least one person that would say, "Do you know the way?" And it's like, no, that's not what I meant. No, I don't know that. So that's... Oh yeah, we've got 3 coins left. They're up there, I think. Do you know their way? I'm gonna have... No, Mel, no. I don't want to start that. I fucking hate that meme. I hate it. I'll quote anything from Vinny. I hate that meme. I don't even know why it's so relevant, relatively speaking. It's just dumb. But it's the bad kind of dumb. It's not like so dumb it's funny kind of dumb. It's like, why? Don't forget the souvenirs. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, the purple aura thing was pointing up here somewhere. I think. Oh, camera please. It's not under there, is it? No, it's... No, I thought there'd be like an extra ledge there. See, here's the thing about the Ugandan Knuckles thing. I love the drawing of which inspired it. I just hate the meme that surrounds it. And by extension, I hate the 3D model because that's going to be forever associated with that one person that said that. Because of VR chat. I still need to do a VR chat stream at some point. Like, that was something I was going to be doing a while back, but I just kind of held off on that idea. Last time I tried to set it up, it was not very well optimised. It was a little bit stuttery and shit. Right, I'm going to scan the Bowser amiibo, I don't care. Oh, it wasn't up here, it was there. It looks like it's hanging over a ledge, so you're right, Jerry. It is over there. Oh yeah, I'm going to be getting... I don't normally buy DVDs or Blu-rays day one, but I've pre-ordered The Disaster Artist on Blu-ray. I'm going to be getting that tomorrow. Probably going to watch it again, because I haven't watched it since it came out in the cinemas. Yeah, there it is. Kinda surprised I didn't check back there the first time. But yeah, I don't know if anyone here has watched The Disaster Artist. If you love how bad the room is, and you think Tommy Wiseau is a hilarious person, just the way he is, I think you would enjoy Disaster Artist. It's basically a mockumentary of like the making of the movie. Can't remember the name of the actor who plays Tommy Wiseau, but he's really fucking, like, he's almost dead on with his portrayal of the character, or person rather. Oh wait, it's the store, right, okay. So I had a brain fart there. Let me make sure I bought everything in the store as well. Yeah. Right, this kingdom is 100% now. All that's left is Seaside Kingdom Volleyball. Let's go. You ready for an hour of salts? Because we're about to get it. James Franco played Tommy. Like I said, it's a it's a scarily accurate portrayal of Tommy Wiseau. I fucking love it. Seaside Kingdom, is it? Yeah, it's this one. $999 plus 4 equals 999. Math with Mario. At this point, it would be more like 1,000 and... I don't know, about 1,060, 1,070. Because I bought way more moons than I really should have. I thought that the moons would like run out if you had like enough of them from the stores, but it just goes on as long as you want it to go on. Right, here we go. It's the one I've been dreading the most. Right, we're about 2% of the way there. We are 2% of the way there, 3%. I'm gonna stop talking now. If I need to, I'll throw the hat, but I'm just gonna try to hit it with Mario himself. Shit. See, when you're moving with Mario, you've got that very brief start-up period, like the start-up movement, the acceleration. And that is the worst part of this. I mean, I could just keep running around like this, but I won't be able to, like, align myself up accordingly if I need to. I'm going to try it like this, though, and see if this works any better. Is my stream behind? I don't know. Is the chat behind for you? You may have to reload the stream. Yeah, I really don't understand why it goes up to 100. Like, after you get 15, you would think, okay, 50. Like, 30 or 50 would be the one that gives you the second moon. And it's like, nope. This is where it starts to pick up. Ah! I should stay in the middle here and then move where I should be going. Oh yeah, Death Road to Canada is coming to the Switch this week, I think. So I'm most likely going to be picking that up, because that's a game I've been thinking about buying, because I've seen like Vinny streams of it from time to time. But I've never bought it on Steam, so I'm kinda glad I didn't, because now I can get it on Switch instead. So when that does hit Switch, I'll be sure to pick that up. I think it's the 16th of April that one comes out, for anyone interested. If you've never heard of Death Road to Canada, it's... Think of... Fuck, what's that game called? I'm trying to remember the name of it. What's that game that it's like inspired from? I can't remember... Oh shit. Sorry, I got distracted there, I was looking at the chat. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's like... Oregon Trail, that's the name I was looking for. Oh, right, I need to hit the ball to start again. Oregon Trail or Oregon Trail? Yeah, one of those two. Like, they're both kind of the same thing. But it's basically that, but it's a little bit more bizarre. And you can add, like, your own characters in it. So I'll probably add people from the stream on there if anyone's interested. Oh shit, no, no! I accidentally ran off the edge there. The fuck? I was watching live. What, were you behind by like a few minutes? And it went back to the start? Really? Well, that's weird. Yeah, always make sure to check the scroll button, the play bar at the bottom of the YouTube video, just to see how far you are into it. If it's all the way to the right, then you're pretty much live. I couldn't have picked a worse one to do for the finale. I would very much hope to finish this tonight, because I don't want to drag this out to another part. If I have to, I'll cheese it with Cappy, but for now I'm just going to try it legit. The only other time I've cheesed on this is with... Fuck, what was it? It was the... I did it the last time, it was the Mario puzzle thing. After like 30-40 minutes of attempting that one, I was like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I just kind of hit the threshold of where I was like, not even bothering. Like, I didn't even care. Right, no talking now. Yeah! And I've still got fucking another 70 to go ahead of that. I remember the jump rope challenge where the first time I was like, nope. And then I went away and did a bunch of moons and then I came back to it later. When I came back to it later, I did it first try. like the 100 jump rope challenge. Not sure how I managed to do it that quickly, but it looks like this is not going to be the same story. There's another reason why I don't want to stop this now, and that's because, I don't know if anyone saw this at the start of the stream, but for some reason the game was just not booting up. Like, it was booting up to the Joy-Con motion controls screen, but it was not going beyond that, and I tried like 5 fucking times, and eventually it started working. So I'm kind of worried that if I shut this game off tonight, it might not boot back up again. So I'm even more determined to finish this tonight. You can get away with a small bounce, but no more. Oh shit! I hate this. I don't think you need me to tell you that I hate this. Oh. So you can jump and spike it back. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that then. Makes it even less likely for me to complete it. Also, I've not got it on the list of upcoming games on the Discord channel, but there is a game that I want to stream in the near future that's like, it's a Genesis game, and it's probably going to be like a one-off, because I could probably beat it in a single session. I'm not going to say what game it is yet, but it's, let's say it's like a childhood game that I've not played in a long time, so it's not like an amazing game, but it's like a fun game to me, so it might be interesting when I play that. And there's a reason I kind of want to play it as well. So in the next, I think in the next week or so I'll be doing that. And I might start A Way Out tomorrow if I feel up for it, probably tomorrow. Provided nothing gets in the way and the DJ's around for that. Then we can do A Way Out tomorrow. This minigame is the absolute worst. It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to get 100, I think that's overkill. Like 50 would have been annoying, but it would have been perfectly doable. Like, I would have been fine with that. Like, even getting to 50 is frustrating, but it's nowhere near as frustrating. See, shit like that annoys me, where it's like, you try to go somewhere and it just goes somewhere else real quick. I don't understand how anyone can do this legit. But Jesus Christ, we're only coming up to the 50 mark. My best is 56. Fuck! Let me see how we're doing for time, because that's something I need to keep my eye on. 2.5 hours. Let me give this a couple more shots. I at least want to see if I can beat it, like beat my personal best at the very least. I did it legit, it was awful. Yeah, I'd believe you. I think, Cray, you told me that you got up to like 95 or something, or like a couple away from hundreds, and failed. So after all the trials and tribulations, it's basically come down to this. Which I knew this was going to be like the worst one, so why not just finish it with this? The ultimate challenge, but for all the wrong reasons. I got a couple away from 100, that hurt. Oh wait, was it you that said that? I thought it was Cray that told me that. Maybe it happened to him as well, I'm not sure. Again, I've got a memory of a goldfish, so don't mind me if I misremember stuff. Right. 1/5 of the way there. Knowing me, I'm gonna get to like 95 and then I'm gonna fucking fail it. If that happens, I'm just gonna go straight to the Cappy strat. Oh yeah, it was you that told me. The absolute worst part of this is that it takes so fucking long for this to get going. Like, because the first 20, 25 are extremely monotonous. Like, once you get into the 30s and 40s, it finally starts to speed up, and thus your number speeds up. But it's just that initial start up that takes so fucking long, and it just makes it even worse, because this part is easy. You got 60 to 70 on your first try, nice. You can see my best down there, 56. I've never gotten higher than that. I still don't understand why they made this 100. That was a bit of a sloppy approach there, but at least I got it. And here we go, it's starting to speed up now. I mean, it's speeding up all the time, but it's getting to the point where I'm noticing the speed up. Nearly missed that there. If you're wondering why I'm not stopping at all, it's because of Mario's, like, acceleration that takes, like, a brief second to start up. So I'm just constantly walking to mitigate that. Right, nearly at 40. As I get further and further into this, I'm going to talk less and less just to concentrate. In fact, I'm going to stop now. Ah! Not as bad as 900 plus, but it still fucking hurt. Hang on a second. Didn't realise I could use 2 Joy-Cons, but okay, this works too. Yeah, I'm cheesing it. I don't even care anymore. Let me just adjust the microphone a bit, because I had to move it there to grab those Joy-Cons. Joy-Con boys. Oh shit. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Okay, so it turns out motion controls retract you back to Mario. Let me turn those off. Wait, motion controls are off? What the fuck? Is there any way to disable that from happening? Because I don't want to accidentally shake the controller and bring it back to Mario's head. I'm going to set the Joy-Cons on my knees, just so I don't possibly move them around as much. Yeah, with Cappy, it's kind of like controlling Mario, except you don't have that slow start-up acceleration. Like, you can pretty much move on a dime, like, really fucking quick. Do you want to hear a joke? Sure. Actually, I've got a good... Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move Mario even further away. Hang on a minute. So is trying to do this with a Pro Controller and 2 Joy-Cons is kind of hard. That's fine, I guess I could just follow the shadow. I don't have to be looking, I just need to be where the shadow is. Or going to. I just don't want it to be... I just don't want Mario to be anywhere near the court in case the ball bounces Cappy into Mario, just like he did there. I was really getting into the rhythm there once I got beyond 56. Like, I think I got up to like 80 and change Oh yeah, it says 80 there. But yeah, that did hurt when I fucking missed that one. Is the stream buffering? Oh shit. Sorry, I was trying to look at the chat there. Well, it says I've dropped some frames, but I think that could have been at any time. I don't really have something that tells me if it was like right now or sooner. So I can't really tell you if that was the case. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to get this set up in such a way that I don't have Mario interfering. Right, that's better. At least the camera stays where it is. Ah, fuck! Dick. Is there a way to... I'm going to go back to one player real quick and I'm going to do the 2 Joy-Con method instead. Because having a Pro Controller on the table and holding 2 Joy-Cons is not the best way to do this. At least I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Let me move the Pro Controller to the side. Also, let me desync the Pro Controller. Got a setup for this cheese, eh? There we go. There we go. Probably won't be responding to the chat too much while I do this. Want to make sure I finish this in a timely fashion, preferably within the next 10 minutes. Cuphead was easier than this. Let that sink in for a second. Cuphead was easier than this. This one moon. Oh yeah, I've been playing a bit more Bloodborne. I managed to beat a really annoying boss that I was stuck on for a while. I think Vinny's much further into the game than me at this point. But I don't even care. I'm See, here's the thing, I don't like the Dark Souls style game, like gameplay loop in the game design philosophy. But I really love the Bloodborne combat. I think that's what kind of saves it for me. That's what keeps me coming back. I think the combat in that game is far better than Dark Souls. The stream keeps turning off and on. I'm not sure if that's me. It might just be my internet being a hassle, as usual. Right, time for serious time. Prepare for incoming salt. Nice. I don't even care to keep that going, I'm just so glad it's done. Oh, right. Hang on a minute. The buttons are sideways, so that's the A button, right, okay. Let me put the Joy-Cons back in, the Joy-Con boys, because we're done with that. Good thing I had the Joy-Cons handy. Oh, thank God. And that more or less marks the 100% completion right after I put it inside the Odyssey. Going all the way back to Cap Kingdom and Mushroom Kingdom, yeah, complete. And all the souvenirs have been bought in each kingdom as well. And then you've got darker sides. Be sure to get the moon. After all that, I wouldn't dream of not picking it up. There we go. Just taking some screenshots to mark. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it wasn't really worth all the effort, but cool. A new portrait of Bowser has appeared in the wedding. So that's what that was. Guess we're going back there again, just to check that out real quick. Audio? Wait a minute, did the capture stop? Oh, it did stop. That was weird. Don't know what just happened there. Also, I seem to be experiencing internet issues. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I'm experiencing random dips, and I think my internet's just being fucking dumb right now. If the stream... Oh god, please don't do this. I'm nearly finished streaming game. I mean OBS, please. BT. Let me just skip to the wedding hall. If anyone can hear this and you're experiencing buffering, just keep refreshing until it's stable. Because I can't really tell when it's going to drop in frames, it's doing it randomly. There's the portrait there. What's the painting? So it's like a much more difficult refight then. Crashing the wedding, that's even tacky for you. Also, that outfit looks familiar, but I can't place it, but it matters not because you weren't invited. Now it's time for you to make your life like a bokeh and get thrown out. Yeah, it's just a harder version of the boss fight. I mean, at least it's something, but yeah, you don't really get any rewards for it, I kind of figured. Shit, jumped too late. I remembered that was going to happen there, but... Okay, so I'm having problems with OBS right now. Thanks, OBS. Thanks, BT. Couldn't have just waited another 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Alright, the stream should be back on now. Just gonna give you guys a few seconds to see the picture and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet right now, but it's deciding to shit itself at the worst possible time. Like, I want to finish this up and it's like, yeah, we're gonna make your life even more difficult. No wonder I get so upset when I've got to put up with shit like this. OBS hated the volleyball moon as well, probably. It's been a while since I've done the Bowser fight. Shit. Oh shit. I thought you wouldn't do that to phase 2, but I guess it's been upgraded to phase 1. There we go. So is the stream more stable now, or...? Damn it, I knew I was gonna fucking miss that. Stream appears to be more stable, that's good. At least turning it off and on again actually works. Hello IT department! Have you tried turning it off and on again? Here we go. Right, so yeah, Phase 3 has been upgraded to Phase 2. So I'm guessing Phase 3 is now going to be 4-tail swings. Dodging those like a pro. And you know I'm anything but. Alright, here we go. That's 1, 2. Oh, it's 3 swings, right, okay. Yeah, I should wait until he does his stagger animation before I actually retaliate. And now it's 2 to throw you off. Nice. A little bit harder than the original fight. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like 1, 2, 3 and then 4 swings. Instead it was like 1, 3, 2, 3 to kind of throw you off. You know, I'm kind of glad we get to redo this part because it's a really fucking cool endgame for the main story. So it seems like a nice way to cap off the 100%. Also, I love this little part where you go inside and look at his memories and shit. Didn't realise that was a platform there and not something I could break. This whole part is a really fucking cool set piece. It's a good thing I've got infinite lives, pretty much. Don't have to worry about that either. I did the darker side of this first try, by the way. Like when you have to do the darker side bit with this Bowser. When I first played it normally, I died at this part because of how the platforms fell away and I didn't up, and then I die anyway. I was going to jump in that small gap and I realised it's too big and I was like, fuck, better move back if I could. Oh well. I'm not even upset that I died, I don't care anymore. At least I'd done the hardest part, which was the volleyball thing, so yeah. At this point, it's just finishing this up now. I'm just going to enjoy myself after that frustration. Ah, fucking hell. I kinda rushed that there because I was worried the platforms were going to start falling. Saddest part about this segment is this is the closest we'll get to a Bowser game. But we do have a game where you play as Bowser like 50% of the time, and there's a remake of that coming out, so... there's always that option, but yeah. I know it's not for another year, but I'm looking forward to Bowser's Inside Story for the 3DS. I really loved what they did with the remake for Superstar Saga, so I will totally pick up the remake for this. So fucking glad that they've actually skipped over Partners in Time. Really didn't like that game that much. It's not terrible, but it didn't really gel with me as well as the other games in the series. There we go. Not sure why I died so many times there. Oh well. Oh, why did I do that? I had one job and I still... I think I'm just getting lost now, but whatever. You could play as Bowser and Paper Mario on the GameCube. You can, but only to a small extent. One of the things that really fucking annoys me about the Paper Mario series is that Bowser used to be a really fucking interesting and funny character. But ever since Sticker Star, he's just been relegated to, oh, I am the big baddie. Oh, shit. I let go of the stick there mid-air because I thought the momentum would have made me land on the next platform, but you just kind of stop mid-air if you let go of the control stick. But yeah, he's now like just a generic baddie, like he's not anything interesting anymore. It's really fucking... It's quite sad. But in almost every other RPG he's been in, he's been a really fucking good character. He's been one of the best characters in any Mario-focused RPG game. Be it Super Mario RPG, Mario and Luigi, or Paper Mario. In Paper Jam, it was a little bit more interesting because he was like interacting with the Mario and Luigi Bowser. But it wasn't... There wasn't a whole lot there still. Like, you didn't say... there wasn't a whole lot of interactions between those two, but what was there was interesting, but kind of shallow. Could you imagine if I completed, like, not completed, but got through all of Darker Sides, and then died at this part? I would have been fucking furious. And now for the best song in the game. Well, this song and Jump Up Superstar. Oh, camera, please. At least don't want to die here. I'm pretty sure the game checkpoints you back here anyway, but I just don't want to die on principle. There we go. We got this. In the words of James Rolfe, we got this by the ass.
I completely forgot about that. Oh wait, I have to hold up, right. I was a bit confused there for a second because I was holding, like I was pressing different directions and nothing was happening. But you just hold up for like a few seconds to leave. And now for the best ending in any Mario game. Like seriously, this ending's fucking amazing. I'm gonna take a drink of soda while this is playing. I think I've earned it at this point. The ultimate rejection. The only thing that could have made this better is if Luigi stepped on the scene and walked off with Peach. It would be kind of funny if that would happen after you bought, well not bought, but after you downloaded the Balloon World DLC, since Luigi appeared from then. But yeah, I love that that ending sequence. I think that's really funny. Right, so I'm almost done with this. There's just one more thing left to do. We need to go to the Mushroom Kingdom real quick to do one thing. And then that's it. So I've been streaming for... Well, it says I've been streaming for 16 minutes, but I mean, like, the actual runtime of me playing this is about 3 hours, 10 minutes. So that's not too bad, actually. That's a little bit... It's not as long as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to go on for 4 hours. Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey is a great game. Like, don't misconstrue my frustrations late game with it being like, I hate the game, I don't. I think it's amazing. But 100%ing is... It can be fun for a while, but as you get closer and closer to fully completing it, it gets a little bit more... becomes a little bit more of a chore. But it's still enjoyable in some ways. But they could have easily cut the moons down to like 500 and get rid of a lot of the frustrating ones. How dare there be a volleyball snapshot in the credits? Yeah, of course they would put that in there. Also, there's the Dark Souls dragon. I think that's like one of the best moments in the game, actually, and I'm kind of glad I saw that blind. Like, the Dark Souls dragon that you see as a boss fight. It just comes out of left field. Like, you don't expect a fucking photorealistic dragon in like a desolate area that looks like it came right out of Dark Souls. I love that they did that. Apparently there's a band called the Super Mario Players. Never heard of them. I've heard of those words, but not in that order. Thank you so much for playing my game. Oh, there we go. I forgot he said that. I was just thinking of Mario 64 there. Taking a screenshot of a screenshot. Right. One thing left to do. We need to go to the Mushroom Kingdom real quick. Do you feel accomplished now? Well, I guess I do. I mean, I've got 100% saved now, so I can't really... I can't really say I'm not accomplished. Luigi was in that screenshot, was he? I didn't even notice. Hang on a minute. Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, he's up there. They put him up the top there, that's cool. Well, it's a good thing I didn't 100% this until after the Balloon World DLC came out, so that we could see that. Let's go all the way back. Maybe at some point I'll do more the Balloon World stuff, I'm not sure. I think I'm more or less done with this until more DLC comes out, if more DLC comes out, which I think will happen eventually. But for now, this is more or less 100%ed. We've done everything we can do. Right, so I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. I need to go to where the top hat is. I think I can interact with it. Just travel up there because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy fuck. Oh, there's the castle. How much hours would you say it takes to 100% it? It really depends. To speedrun it, I've seen some people do it in like 8 hours. Well, I've not seen it, I've just heard that it takes about 8 hours to speedrun 100% of the game. I can't remember where the scarecrow is that takes you up to the castle roof. There it is. I'll tell you what, after I'm done with this, I'm going to check my playtime. Because Nintendo patched the Switch to show you the correct playtime again, so it should show up correctly. Oh, there's a scarecrow I can use, right. Oh, there's a thing up here. Well, there's your 100% reward, folks. And we get nothing else. Sounds about right. I guess the true reward is the friends we made along the way. And by friends along the way, I mean people we possessed with a sentient hat. So there you go. That's 100% officially, and it's been saved. I quite enjoyed that. It was fun to play through that, and it took me... I mean, when did I start playing this? Late October? So that's like about 5 months, feels like. Nearly 30 streams of this, 65 hours has been put into this game. So I will probably come back to this when the DLC comes out. I don't think I'm going to do more Balloon World. I think I'm more or less done with that. We did a significant amount of Balloon World, I feel. Maybe at some point if I'm bored and have nothing else to do I might do that, but I think I'm just going to be waiting for DLC Kingdoms at this point, which I will gladly buy. So hopefully come E3 they will announce that and like drop it an hour later, and then we can reconvene. So for now, thank you guys for watching. I am not going to be streaming a second game tonight. I was thinking about it, but I think I would rather end on this note.
Is there a way to check your 100% actually? I mean, technically it's 100%, but does it show you like 100% somewhere on the menu or something? Because that would be kind of neat to look at. Like I said, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna... I wonder if this is even going to work. Yeah, you see, this was happening before as well. Like, it's not booting up for some reason. Oh, there we go. You get like a star. Let me check this. I was trying to load a save file there, but you need to go in game to do that for some reason. Right, options, data management, loads. Are you sure you get a star? Because I don't see one. I did buy every souvenir and every single thing in the game, it seems like. At least I'm certain I did. Because like the previous stream I went through all the kingdoms and bought everything. Oh wait a minute, hang on. I think I might know what's preventing 100%ing. Yeah, we didn't capture something. We didn't capture... Hang on, let me get the numbers. Right, we're missed. I don't think I'm going to bother at this point, but we're missing 20 and 41, and that's it. 20 and 41. That's all we're missing. Like, we're just missing 20 and 41. So what are those and where are they located? You'd think I would have captured everything after all this, but apparently not. '20s poison piranha plant? I thought you couldn't capture those. You know what? I guess I'll add this on at the end then. We'll just make this a little extra thing. Just to make it official. Wooded Kingdom is where the poison ones are, I think. Rock to the mouth and then throw a cap at them. I had no idea you could do that. I honestly thought you couldn't, like, capture those guys. 20 and 41. Is there poison plants here? Actually, no, hang on a second. I know a place where New Donk City has poison plants. In the Luncheon Kingdom is where the fire plants are. Yeah, I didn't know that was... I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, why would you want to capture piranha plants? You'd just be stuck there. But yeah, we need to go to the sewers real quick. So that we can do that. This is a weird extra bit to do. Like, I didn't even, like, you would think after getting every single moon in the game, you would have naturally captured everything. Because you would think at least one moon would require each of those piranha plants to be captured for it to work. If that makes sense. So I apologise for the way this is kind of being done. Oh no, this is... Don't have a rock to hit that one anyway. I'm trying to remember what the sewer is. I think it's near... what's her face? Pauline?
I just want to die. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now after all this. Just when you think you've 100%ed it and you haven't, you still haven't, but this should be the last thing. The last two things. You're supposed to use fire for one of them. That being the case, I think I made them fire toward it. I didn't actually control them. Does anyone know where a poison plant is with rocks near it? Because apparently there are no rocks here. There's some in Wooded Kingdom. Whereabouts? Feel free to give me the exact location if you know where it is, because I would rather finish this in the next 5 minutes. I feel like I've said that 10 times now, but... I know it seems like a trivial thing, but the game wants me to do this to make 100%, so I'm kind of forced to do it. What an anticlimactic way to top off the save file. Wooded Kingdom, stone pipe near where you fought the boss. Thank you. Right, it's over here. The fire is at the volcano. Right, cool. Oh, here we go. Huh, there you go then. All this time I had no idea you could do that. Like, every time I hit them with a rock, I just kicked them. Or jumped on them. It didn't occur to me that they were open to being captured at that point. I just thought they would knock the stone out of the mouth and not do anything. You discovered it by accident. Yeah, in my 65 hours of playing this game, I didn't even encounter that by accident. I just didn't really... I didn't even think you could capture them. Because you try throwing the hat at them and they just eat the hat, so you think naturally, oh, it's not going to work. Western sides. Oh yeah, this is the part with all those platforms. I remember this area. Nope, not up here, down there. Oh, there's one. I thought I had to kick the rock onto different islands there, but I could just do this. Or not. You know, physics in lava is cool because I couldn't fucking properly control my momentum there. I was trying to steer my momentum one way, but when you hit the lava, your momentum resets. That's why I didn't get back out. Oh well. There we go. So that should be it now. So let's go to options, data management, loads. Hey, there it is. There's the star. We did it. So yeah, a little bit of an anticlimactic way there. I would go on saying about how I love this game, but I just did that like 10 minutes ago, so I don't need to reiterate. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry, that was a bit of a weird way to sort of end that, but I just wanted to make it official so that we'd be done with it. 65 hours, like I said. So I will probably be streaming tomorrow. I might do a way out if Deja's around and if I'm like feeling up for it. There's going to be a Genesis game I want to play this week. And I will probably continue Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel and maybe do some Kingdom Hearts. And see if I can finish up Bayonetta 2. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching and take care.